Hi everyone, good evening. It's just an update. I haven't been on for a while, but it's just an update. I'm just going to talk about some of the media equipment I use and why. I might have done this in a previous video, but I just wanted to go into a little bit more in depth. There's been a couple of changes on the way. Just wanted to talk about different things. I've not been making videos for a while because I've been busy, just trying to get my mental health back on track, and there's not really much of it I can really talk about on videos actually. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I use regarding media in the where I live and what I'm looking into. Basically, just different equipment and what I use day to day and for what reasons. I've got iPhone 11. It's my main phone. It's my main phone. Show me up. It's my main phone. I use this so I can uh, get music and listen to music whilst whilst I'm out. Like with phones and media on phones, I do like to listen to music and that, and iTunes is better for me because I find it easier to use and can transfer the files on to the computer. I do did used to have an iPod Touch. However, it was just getting a bit hard carrying two devices all the time. Uh, I do use another Android phone, Xiaomi or whatever. This is because some apps and that I'm on, uh, I had been device banned on some apps on my iPhone. I did contact the people to say why I've been banned, and they said due to due to the nature of why I've been banned, in case they didn't want to offend any other users, they weren't going to tell me why I've been banned. But I'm like, try to appeal, automated message back by different people. So for receiving texts and calls to verify accounts, verify who I am, I got a cheap contract, uh, just to make and receive calls. I think it's about £11 a month. Uh, but I've got that on contract. I did want to get a pay-as-you-go phone, uh, just so because I'm not making any calls on it, am I? So I just wanted a cheap pay-as-you-go where I could receive calls and texts and use it for verification. But they don't do pay-as-you-go like that now. It's more like contract based, so they didn't really want to do anything like that. I didn't really want to do anything like that, and it like worked out cheaper doing what I've done. So I've got this sorted. I've got an Android tablet. Uh, I use this to go on my bag and that when I'm out sometimes. It's got media apps on it, like for streaming and that you can only get on Android. So I have them. I've got that on the tablet. I've got that on the tablet. So it's got Word as well, and like Office 365, I think, or whatever, with a keyboard. So I've used it before. My laptop's broken as well. I've hardly used it really. So my main drive is the HP laptop. It is more or less completely refurbished since I've had it. I'd say about 90 to 95% of it has been replaced. Because I had one repair and it's just needed repairs after repairs, but it's working all right now. Uh, for I've got three Samsung tellies. One of them Samsung gave me because they couldn't get the parts for my old telly anymore, so that's in the spare room. Then the new TV is then the TV I got to replace. So that TV's in the spare room. I bought a media bed last year and it had a TV in that built in. So this is for my bedroom. So I have that, and I have a Samsung 65-inch in the living room. I do have a Xbox One. However, I do want to get the Series X at some point, so that I can so that I can uh, start playing games again. Just yeah, I've not really used it at the moment just because I've not felt like it, and um, I, I've not been able to find the Xbox Series X, but I don't know what the cost is to run the Series X. I don't know if it's any more or less energy efficient. If someone could explain that to me, just with the cost of living at the moment. I do have uh, Android TV boxes in the rooms. Uh, the bedroom and the living room are the same Android TV boxes. I got some vouchers or something from Amazon. I don't know if it was from a complaint or something, and I put them towards two new Android TV boxes. Because the Android TV box I had in the living room broke, and I sent that back and got a warranty. And the Android TV box that I had in the bedroom wasn't wasn't that fast, so I've I've put that one that was in the bedroom originally in the spare bedroom, but now I've got two Android TV boxes that in the living room and the bedroom, so both of them match. Can't even, as I say, I can't remember what I did buy them for originally. No, not what I bought them for, but the money was for the money off Amazon. The I don't know what the money from Amazon was for. I don't know why I had extra money on Amazon, but yeah, um, um, I've got a soundbar in the living room, Bose, because I live in a block of flats and an apartment. Because I'm upstairs and people live downstairs, I've got a Bose soundbar. Uh, it's the Bose TV speaker with Bluetooth, so it doesn't have subwoofer and also with the bass noise and that kind of thing. I'm a little sensitive to it due to my autism. Uh, but I have put the old soundbar in the spare bedroom, so I still have that, and it's in the spare bedroom on the telly. I got that when I still lived at my mum's a few years ago, and this year's the only year where I've really taken the plastics and that off it. Uh, so I've got that sorted. I do have uh, speakers for for the bedroom for the bedroom my bedroom bookshelf speakers. There's nowhere where to put a soundbar because the telly's built into the bed. It does have uh it does have uh it does have uh it does have a speaker system built in and a media units built into it as part of the bed, but the speaker isn't that good, so I bought some bookshelf speakers and I had to buy the speakers were about £90 and I had to buy different adapters and different cables and that to get them to link up properly. I did have to buy longer 3 meter cables. What I bought from Amazon and the rest I bought off. No, one of the 3 meter cables I bought from Halfords, the rest from Amazon. I thought I'd be able to link it up to the media control unit that's built into the bed that operates the speaker and that. So thought I'd be able to take the optical cable out of the TV, and thought I'd be able to take the optical cable out of the TV, and no, sorry, I thought I'd be able to take the RCA speakers. I thought I'd be able to plug the RCA. I thought I'd be able to unplug the RCA speakers that are built into the bed from part of the unit and plug my new speakers straight into that. However, the issue was with this, I had to use 2 remote controls, and it wasn't that straightforward. I had to turn up the speakers on. I had to turn one lot of speakers up and one lot of speakers down. I had to turn the speakers up for. I had to turn these speakers up with one remote and then the TV unit down with the other, or sometimes I had to do it the other way around. So it wasn't really helpful in that, because sometimes I could set it up and the speakers up here were dead loud and it wasn't working properly. So I bought on Amazon a device and had to buy some micro USB to USB charge cables as well, 3 meters longer ones. I've used one for the clock behind me that's plugged into the main speaker over there into control units for that, because I can charge the clock whilst it's plugged into the speakers. And then I've got a 3 meter cable coming down from the TV in to charge the other unit up. To charge the other unit up. That I've just bought, which is an adapter unit for the TV to link up to the speakers, so it works a lot better. It took a few days to get that working, but it's working great now. And the only issue is really because the control unit is because the control unit that's built into the bed is no longer plugged into the TV. That's because the control unit under the bed that used to be plugged into the TV, because I had to take the optical part out of it and plug it into the new device that's working the speakers. Because that's not working, I no longer have some of the control function of the TV bed, where I can plug headphones in and use the USB charging. I do, however, have came up with a solution. I had a 3 meter charge cable for my phone, so I've plugged that into the TV with USB, and I have never used headphones on the telly, so it's not really cost me anything there. I've managed to overcome it some way or another. So there's that side of things, and as I say, with me wanting to get the Series X, I was going to put my old Xbox in here, but I haven't done that yet, so I don't have any way of playing Blu-rays or 4K movies playing Blu-rays or DVDs in the bedrooms. I can play DVDs or Blu-rays in the living room, but not the bedroom. So I've bought a digital radio as well. It was about £30 on Amazon. It's just to listen to music whilst I'm out, because I've had some issues with social media and different apps. So what the plan is, when I'm out, when I need to distract myself to not use my phone whilst I'm on public transport and that, and to put my radio on, it is helping. But there's some places where the stations don't work properly and other things. So I'm trying to get that sorted. Which I had to buy new headphones for the radio the other day because the headphones that came with it were the earbuds kept coming off the headphones, so I kept losing one of the ends, and it rolled off in a shopping centre. It already had rolled off that day on one of the main roads, and I managed to find it again, but I can't really find it again. Couldn't really find it in the shopping centre and that, and I was in a rush to get home anyway, so I bought a new set of headphones for $5.99. So that's some of my media equipment and that. I've got a new lamp as well that's in the corner. IKEA, £8, really like it actually. To be honest with you, I didn't think it'd be that good for £8, but my brother-in-law went to get it when he went to the Metro Centre with my sister the other week, so I'm getting that sorted and looking into different options. I've not started dating yet or anything, but I am still hoping to start dating in that soon. There's been a couple of other concerns and that I've had as well, with different illnesses and that. The issue is, I'm not going into it too deep, but basically I get chronic pancreatitis, and I keep getting passed on from one place to another. Like last week, symptoms started on Sunday. Wednesday last week. Sorry, the symptoms started Wednesday. I ran my doctors on Thursday. You need to go to A&E. And I'm like, you're going to send me to A&E and they're going to send me back to you. And they're going to, I'm going to go to A&E, they're going to send me back to you. So I went to A&E that night. I had pain, and the doctor said I was refusing pain relief. And I'm like, I'm not refusing pain relief when my stomach's bad. When the pain relief makes it worse. And my non-medication's fine, but I said I don't feel listened to because I was being sick at that point, and said, we're in an accident emergency, you need to go to your doctor. So I said, you're not listening to me, I'm going to go to the doctor, you're going to send me to the doctors, and then the doctors are going to send me back to A&E again. So she said, well, put it on the notes that your bloods are fine, ring the doctors, explain. So rang the doctors, explained, I've been into A&E, my bloods are fine, I've been into A&E, the bloods are fine, my bloods are fine, I'm still getting stomach pain, and the A&E have sent me to use. So the doctor sent me back to A&E, so I'm like, going back to A&E, the doctor that seen me there spoke to me like I was a child and got a bit nasty with me at the end. I was nearly in tears, and said, it's ridiculous this, you can't keep coming to A&E for this condition all the time. It's a chronic condition, you need to be in touch with your doctor. So I'm like, I've been in touch with the doctor already this week. And twice, today and yesterday, I said, and they're just sending me to A&E all the time. This is ridiculous, you need to make an appointment with your doctor. And I was trying to say, she wasn't listening to me, just make an appointment with your doctor. She was saying, I'm like, as soon as you need to make a face-to-face appointment, I'm like, as soon as you're in the doctors, they ask what the appointment's for, then speak to the then they speak to the then they speak to the uh, on-call doctor, duty doctor, to see if you need an appointment and where to signpost you. So they spoke to the on-call duty doctor, they signposted me back to A&E. I said I spoke to the duty doctor, I rang up, and I can't make when you're talking to them, they put you on hold while they talk to the duty doctor, and then they signpost you back to A&E. Well, you need to make a face-to-face appointment. It's ridiculous coming all the time. I'm like, I do know. It's like as soon as I was like thinking, as soon as I contact the doctor, is going to send me back to A&E again. So I got a bit upset, nearly started crying. Went to phone the doctors on Monday. Explained the situation. I get chronic pancreatitis. It's flaring up a bit. I've been to the doctors twice. I rang you twice. You've referred back to A&E, and A&E have referred back to you. You need to go to A&E. The same thing happened again. Put me on hold whilst they talk. While they talk to the on-call doctor. We understand what you're saying completely, but you need to go to A&E. So I'm like, got a bus further afield this time to James Cook. This is in Middlesbrough, I'm from Darlington, but James Cook diagnosed me with a stomach issue originally. What you doing up at this area? To be honest, I've got chronic pancreatitis, and I'd had a bit of bad experience at Darlington the other day, and it upset me, so I'm getting passed on from the doctor. I'm getting passed on from them to my doctors, and it upset me the other day, and I felt a bit too embarrassed and ashamed going back, and it was affecting my mental health. So they weren't going to get me to see one of the A&E doctors, so they got me to see mental health, and then the mental health woman said I was fit from their perspective to be discharged, and the sister there was quite good. I don't want to discharge him yet until we have a plan with the doctors. So she was phoning the doctors to get me an appointment. The doctors were a bit adamant that I had to go to A&E, and she managed, I don't know how she did it, but she managed to get me an appointment with my doctors tomorrow. But she's managed to get me an appointment with the doctors tomorrow. The doctors at A&E still saw me there and gave me some pain relief and that. So yeah, things are slowly getting back round with my stomach. But I've had some other issues as well with my driving license application form and a couple of other things. It's up for medical review every year. I'm fit to drive in that, but it's like I'm not good with forms. So the form should have been done a couple of months ago. So I'm like, I emailed my advocate and said, or phoned, I can't remember at the time, and said, I've got these forms to do for the DVLA. Could you help me fill them in, or would you be able to get Ben to fill them in, my CPN? Ben said it's not urgent, and he needs to go through the doctor, through a GP appointment to see if I'm medically fit to drive. And I'm like, I am medically fit to drive, but the DVLA are saying that a doctor doesn't need to be involved at this process. It's just a quick questionnaire for me to fill in and other things. So I went somewhere at helps with forms yesterday, and they didn't want me to do it with them because they were a bit not confident at doing the forms before, and I'm like, I've been here before and I've had help with forms before, but we're not confident with it. If your CPM wants to do it with the doctor, then you're gonna have to hold hold on to that. But I'm like, I can't. So I managed to get my mum to do one of the forms, just the one for the DVLA, the G1 form. I managed to type up myself. I managed to. The issue is it's on Acrobat and you can't edit Acrobat, so I was messing about yesterday to try to find a convert thing that will convert it into Word format, which I managed, and I've got all that typed up and signed for. So I've managed to post that off today with the form what Mum filled in, and got everything sent off special delivery. But with the strikes and that, it's not going to get there until uh until uh Monday or until Saturday or Monday. So I've got the forms and that completed now, but it's just people are passing me on from pillar to post, one place to another. Still looking at starting to date before Christmas and that, but hopefully soon. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.